Do you want a clear, totally no fluff guide to saving hundreds of dollars on home maintenance? I mean, most of us are constantly looking for practical ways to keep our kitchens running smoothly without completely breaking the bank. And today, we're tackling an appliance that quietly drains our wallets if we just ignore it. Yep, we're talking about the oven. Okay, let's dive into this explainer and look at exactly how to fix this issue for good.
Here's our quick roadmap for today. We're going to cover 1. The cost of oven grime, 2. The San Diego climate effect, 3. The no chemical cleaning method, 4. Easy ongoing maintenance habits, and 5. Exactly when to call a pro. Section 1. The cost of oven grime. Let's talk about the real financial impact of a dirty oven. $800 to $1,200. Just look at that number. This is what homeowners who skip cleaning spend on average over a 10-year period. Why so much? Well, because ignoring all that baked-on grime eventually leads to expensive heating element failures, thermostat damage, or even needing to completely replace the entire appliance. The data from Repair Pros is incredibly clear here. Now contrast that massive repair bill with this tiny, beautiful little number, $15. That is literally the cost of a simple box of baking soda and a few basic household items over that exact same time period. A $15 investment in preventative maintenance can absolutely eliminate those massive, totally unexpected repair bills. So to really understand why dirt costs so much money, we gotta look at the mechanics. Think of it like this. Your oven works by trapping heat inside a sealed cavity. But when you have a dirty oven that's all coated in grease and carbon, that trapped heat actually bounces around totally unevenly. This confuses the thermostat sensor, and it forces the heating elements to work overtime, straining just to maintain the temperature. But a clean oven? It operates 15 to 20% more efficiently. The heat distributes evenly, which means lower energy bills and a much, much longer lifespan for your appliance. Moving on to Section 2, the San Diego climate effect. Let's look at our local kitchen stressors. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how our specific local environment basically conspires against our appliances. Here in San Diego, we have year-round heavy kitchen use, combined with those big coastal and inland heat swings. So high summer use pushes a dirty oven to the brink way faster here than in cooler climates. Plus, if your oven vents outside, you're literally pulling in dust from local storms and saltwater air particles that actually accumulate inside the machine. If you don't manage this unique San Diego cocktail of grime, your oven is going to fail a whole lot faster. Section 3, the no chemical cleaning method. Safe, simple, and effective. First off, we've got to debunk some major cleaning myths. Reaching for harsh commercial cleaners or just hitting that tempting self-clean button actually does way more harm than good. Commercial cleaners can damage your oven seals, and they leave behind this toxic chemical residue that releases fumes right into your food. Gross, right? And that self-cleaning mode, it locks your oven and rockets the internal temperature to over 900 degrees. That intense heat literally bakes carbon straight onto the walls. It prematurely ages your door seals, and it puts a severe strain on your thermostat. The clear winner here is the baking soda method. It's gentle, it's cheap, and it is just as effective. Let's move to and see how this builds into an actionable no-chemical playbook. Step 1. Absolutely always unplug the electric oven or turn off the gas at the wall switch and make sure the whole thing is completely cool. Step 2. Pull out those racks. Step 3 is where the real magic happens. You just mix half a cup of baking soda with 3 tablespoons of water until it feels kind of like peanut butter. Step 4, take that paste and coat the interior walls, the floor, and the ceiling. But be super careful to avoid the actual heating elements. Then you just walk away and let it sit for at least 12 hours to break down all that grease. Then, the next morning, we finish the job. Step 5, spray white vinegar directly onto that dried paste. It's going to foam and bubble up, which is awesome because that's the chemical reaction, lifting the stubborn grime right off. Step 6, gently scrape it all away. Now, it is absolutely critical here that you use a plastic scraper, not metal, okay? You do not want to scratch your finishes. Just wipe with some damp towels as you go. Step 7, do a final spray down with equal parts vinegar and water just to remove any leftover residue. And finally, Step 8, give your racks a good scrub. They should have been soaking overnight in hot water and dish soak. Let them dry and just slide them right back in. All right, Section 4, easy ongoing maintenance habits. How we stop the grime from coming back. Integrating a few really quick habits between your deep cleans makes the big jobs so much easier. Seriously, just do a light wipe down once a month with a damp cloth. Plan for one of those baking soda deep cleans every 3 to 4 months. Or, maybe every 2 months if you broil a lot.
To catch messes before they bake on, just use a simple ceramic or steel oven liner on the floor or place some aluminum foil loosely on the racks below your food. But remember, and this is super important, never put foil directly on the floor of an electric oven because it can actually short the heating element. And of course, always wipe up any fresh spills right after the oven has cooled down.
Section 5, when to call a pro, because sometimes it's beyond basic cleaning.
Now, if you notice any of these specific symptoms, you need to stop using the oven immediately. If your oven still heats unevenly even after a really thorough cleaning, your thermostat sensor is probably failing. If there's a burning smell that just persists or you catch a weird electrical odor, your heating element might be damaged. And things like a door that just won't latch, cracked glass, or loud clanky noises, those are physical failures of the machine's actual parts, not just a buildup of grime. So, the crucial point is this: catching these mechanical issues early is exactly what saves your appliance. A professional repair for a thermostat or heating element typically runs somewhere between $180 to $400. Now, that might sound like a decent chunk of change, but addressing a $200 repair right away completely prevents the appliance from burning itself out and forcing you to go buy a brand new $1,000 unit. And this brilliantly illustrates the ultimate takeaway of our explainer today. Customers who clean their ovens regularly spend an average of just $250 over 10 years on overall maintenance. Literally, one $15 box of baking soda prevents $500 to $1,000 in totally avoidable repairs. I mean, that is just the undeniable math of oven maintenance right there. I want to leave you with this final, really important thought to consider. You've got the exact steps, you understand the science of the bouncing heat, and you now know the data behind those crazy repair costs. So, will you spend 20 minutes of your time today to save $1,000 tomorrow? Go grab some baking soda, get to work, and give your oven the quick reset it totally deserves.